नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। Srimad Canto 1, Chapter 19, Verse 21. सर्वे वयं तावदिहास्महे यथा कलेवरं यावदसौ विहाय लोकं परं विरजस्थं विशोकं यास्यत्ययं भागवत प्रधान। सर्वे वयं तावदिहास्महे यथा कलेवरं यावदसौ विहाय लोकं परं विरजस्कं विशोकं यास्यत्ययं भागवत प्रधान। सर्वे वयं तावदिहास्महे यथा कलेवरं यावदसौ विहाय लोकं परं विरजस्कं विशोकं यास्यत्ययं भागवत प्रधान. Translation purport by Srivan Girisabe Charnarinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Synonyms: Sarve, all, Vayam, of us, Tavat, as long as, Iha, at this place, Asmahe, shall stay, Atha, hereafter, Kalevaram, the body, Yavat, so long, Asau, the king, Vihaya, giving up, Lokam, the planet, Param, the supreme, Virajaskam, completely free from mundane contamination, Vishokam, completely freed from all kinds of lamentation, Yasyati, returns, Ayam, this, Bhagavata, devotee, Pradhana, the foremost. Translation: we shall all wait here until the foremost devotee of the Lord, Maharaja Parikshit, returns to the supreme planet, which is completely free from all mundane contamination and all kinds of lamentation. Purport: beyond the limitation of the material creation, which is compared to the cloud in the sky, there is the Paravyoma, or the spiritual sky, full of planets called Vaikunthas. Such Vaikuntha planets are also differently known as the Purushottama Loka, Achyuta Loka, Trivikrama Loka, Hrishikesha Loka, Keshava Loka, Aniruddha Loka, Madhava Loka, Pradyumna Loka, Sankarshana Loka, Sridhara Loka, Vasudeva Loka, Ayodhya Loka, Dwaraka Loka, and many other millions of spiritual lokas wherein the personality of Godhead predominates. All the living entities there are liberated souls with the spiritual bodies as good as that of the Lord. There is no material contamination. Everything there is spiritual, and therefore there is nothing objectively lamentable. They are full of transcendental bliss and are without birth, death, old age, and disease. And amongst all the above mentioned Vaikuntha Lokas, there is one supreme Loka called Goloka Vrindavana. which is the word of the Lord Sri Krishna and his specific associates. Maharaja Parikshit was destined to achieve this particular loka, and the great rishis assembled there could foresee this. All of them consulted among themselves about the great departure of the great king, and they wanted to see him up to the last moment because they would no more be able to see such a great devotee of the Lord. When a great devotee of the Lord passes away, there is nothing to be lamented because the devotee is destined to enter into the kingdom of God. But the sorry plight is that such a great devotee leaves our sight, and therefore there is every reason to be sorry. As the Lord is rarely to be seen by our present eyes, so also are the great devotees. The great rishis therefore correctly decided to remain on the spot till the last moment. So this is a very wonderful purport here, that why all the great sages who are assembled there have decided that they want to stay till the last moment that this Parikshit Maharaj would return, go back home, back to Godhead, because they don't want to miss his association, which is now very much limited by 7 days. And they don't want to miss that opportunity, because once they miss it, they will consider themselves the most fool, because such a wonderful Lavamatra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi Haya. So the association of such a great devotee is not so easily available, and if it is available even for a fraction of a moment, fraction of a second, it will bring in all kind of perfection in one's life. So such is the power of association, and these great sages and rishis, they have well understood that the association is very, very wonderful. And by the grace of Parikshit Maharaj, they are also going to get the association of Sukadeva Goswami, the wonderful spiritual master who gave the Srimad Bhagavatam in the way a layman can also understand, and also his guru Srila Vyasadeva, and even his guru Sri Narad Muni. Their association is also being sought here. These are all because of Parikshit Maharaj. And those who are hearing this and reading the Srimad Bhagavatam is also getting the same association of Parikshit Maharaj, Sukadeva Goswami, Vyasadeva, and Sri Narad Muni, and all other sages assembled there through this Suta Goswami, and again more rishis of Saunaka rishis and all. So that is the very beautiful point here. So the devotee's departure, Prabhupada is writing very beautifully. We are celebrating both the appearance as well as the disappearance day equally of all the acharyas in our parampara, all the pure Vaishnavas devotees. Okay, so here Prabhupada is mentioning very beautifully about the Parikshit Maharaj departure. A pure devotee's departure is also as auspicious as his appearance. Thus, the both are not different from each other, and it is equally celebrated by one and all. So what is the difference? The difference is that the appearance day of this Vaishnavas, this is very auspicious because it is giving us association, and we are going to have the wonderful Vaishnava qualities association. And we can correct our life's pattern. And their disappearance is very auspicious because they're going back home, back to Godhead. Now, what is the difference in celebration of both day equally, the appearance day and disappearance day of the Acharya? On the appearance days, we jubilantly celebrate, and we are very happy that we have got such a wonderful association, and we will enjoy glorifying that particular devotee. On disappearance day, also we glorify the devotee and enjoy, but we will feel separation. In the separation, what is that? The way we celebrate the disappearance day, which is different from the appearance day, in that on the disappearance day, we will take this person's instruction very seriously in life. That is the way we observe the disappearance day of the Acharya. So thank you very much. Now let's go to the next verse. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 19, verse 22. Ashrutya tadrishi ganavacha parikshit.
Ashruti tadrishi ganavacha parikshit.
Samam aduchyodguru chavyalikham.
Samam madhuchudguru chayalikam.
Abhashatainam abhinandya yuktan.
Abhashatainam abhinandya yuktam.
शुश्रूषमानश्चरितानि विष्णो
शुश्रूषमानश्चरितानि विष्णु
आश्रुत्य तदृशि गणवच परीक्षेत्
आश्रित्य तदृशि गणवच परीक्षेत्
समं मदुच्योद्गुरुचाव्यलीखम्
सामं मधुच्युद्गुरुचाव्यलीकम्
आभाषतैनामभिनन्द्ययुक्तान्
आभाषतैनामभिनन्द्य युक्तान्
शुश्रूषमानश्चरितानि विष्णो
शुश्रूषमानश्चरितानि विष्णु
आश्रुत्य तदृशि गणवच परीक्षेत्
आश्रित्य तादृशी गणवच परीक्षेत्
समं मदुच्योद्गुरुचाव्यलीखम्
सामं मधुच्युद्गुरुचाव्यलीकम्
आभाषतैनामभिनन्द्ययुक्तान्
आभाषतैनामभिनन्द्य युक्तान्
शुश्रूषमानश्चरितानि विष्णो
शुश्रूषमानश्चरितानि विष्णु
Recite, please.
आश्रित्य तादृशी गणवच परीक्षेत्
आश्रुत्य तदृशि गणवच परीक्षेत्
सामं मधुच्युद्गुरुचाव्यलीकम्
समं मदुच्योद्गुरुचाव्यलीखम्
आभासतैनामभिनन्द्य युक्तान्
आभाषतैनामभिनन्द्ययुक्तान्
शुश्रूषमाणश्चरितानि विष्णु
शुश्रूषमाणश्चरितानि विष्णु. Translation purport based on grace of Sarnaranda Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada. Translation, please repeat after me. All that was spoken by the great sages was very sweet to hear.
All that was spoken by the great sages was very sweet to hear,
Full of meaning and appropriately presented as perfectly true.
full of meaning and appropriately presented as perfectly true.
So, after hearing that, Maharaja Parikshit, desiring to hear of the activities of Lord Sri Krishna,
So, after hearing them, Maharaja Parikshit, desiring to hear of the activities of Lord Sri Krishna,
the personality of Godhead,
the personality of Godhead,
congratulated the great sages.
congratulated the great sages.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canton, chapter 19, verse 23. Samagata sarvata eva sarve
Samagata sarvata eva sarve
Veda yatha murtidharastri prishte
Veda yatha murtidharasti triprashthe
Nehatanamutra chakaschannatra nata
Nehath namutra chakaschannartha
Rute paranugrahamatmashilam
Rite paranugrahamatmashilam
Samagata sarvata eva sarve
Samagata sarvata eva sarve
Veda yatha murtidharastri prishte
Veda yatha murtidharasti triprashthe
Nehatanamutra chakaschanate
Nehath namutra chakaschannartha
Rute paranugrahamatmashilam
Rite paranugrahamatmashilam
Samagata sarvata eva sarve
Samagata sarvata eva sarve
Veda yatha murtidharastri prishte
Veda yata murtidharasti prishte
Nehatanamutra chakaschanata
Nehat namutra chakachanata
Rute paranugrahamatmashilam
Rite paranugrahamatmashilam
Recite.
Samagata sarvata eva sarve
Samagata sarvata eva sarve
Veda yata murtidharasti prishte
वेदायतामूर्तिधरास्त्रिपृष्ठे
नेहातनामोदकश्चनार्थ
नेहात्तनामूत्र च कश्चनात्
ऋते परानुग्रहमात्मशीलम्
ऋते परानुग्रहमात्मशीलम्. Translations and synonyms. Samagatha, assembled.
Samagata, assembled.
Sarvatha, from all directions.
Sarvata, from all directions.
Eva, certainly.
Eva, certainly.
Survey, all of you.
Survey, all of you.
Veda, supreme knowledge.
Veda, supreme knowledge.
Yata, as Murti Dhara.
Yatha,
Yata, as Murti Dhari, Dhara, personified.
Murti Dhara, personified.
Triprishte, on the planet of Brahma, which is situated above the three planetary systems, namely the upper, intermediate, and lower worlds.
Three Prishte, on the planet of Brahma, which is situated above the three planetary systems, namely the upper, intermediate, and lower worlds.
Na, not.
Na, not.
Iha, in this world.
Iha, in this world.
Atha, thereafter.
Atha, thereafter.
Na, nor.
Na, nor.
Amutra, in the other world.
Amutra, in the other world.
Cha, also.
Cha, also.
Kaschana, any other.
Kaschana, any other.
Artha, interest.
Artha, interest.
Rute, save and expect, accept.
Rite, save and accept.
Para, others.
Para, others.
Anugraham, doing good to.
Anugraham, doing good to.
Atmashilam, own nature.
Atmashilam, own nature.
Translation, please repeat after me. Said, O great sages,
The king said, O great sages,
you have all very kindly assembled here,
you have all very kindly assembled here,
having come from all parts of the universe.
having come from all parts of the universe.
You are all as good as supreme knowledge personified,
You are all as good as supreme knowledge personified,
who resides in the planet above the three worlds, Satyaloka.
who resides in the planet above the three worlds, Satyaloka.
Consequently, you are naturally inclined to do good to others.
Consequently, you are naturally inclined to do good to others.
But for this, you have no interest either in this life or in the next.
But for this, you have no interest either in this life or in the next.
Purport.
Purport. 6 kinds of opulences, namely wealth, strength, fame, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation, are all originally the different attributes pertaining to the absolute personality of Godhead. The living beings who are part and parcel entities of the Supreme Being have all these attributes partially, up to the full strength of 78%. In the material world, these attributes, up to 78% of the Lord's attributes, are covered by the material energy as the sun is covered by a cloud. The covered strength of the sun is very dim compared to the original glare, and similarly, the original color of the living beings with such attributes becomes almost extinct. There are 3 planetary systems, namely the lower worlds, the intermediate worlds, and the upper worlds. The human beings on earth are situated at the beginning of the intermediate worlds, but living beings like Brahma and his contemporaries live in the upper worlds, of which the topmost is Satyaloka. In Satyaloka, the inhabitants are fully cognizant of Vedic wisdom, and thus the mystic cloud of material energy is cleared. Therefore, they are known as the Vedas personified. Such persons, being fully aware of knowledge, both mundane and transcendental, have no interest in either the mundane or transcendental worlds. They are practically desireless devotees. In the mundane world, they have nothing to achieve, and in the transcendental world, they are full in themselves. Then why do they come to the mundane world? They descend to different planets as Masihas by the other by the order of the Lord to deliver the fallen souls. On the earth they come down and do good to the people of the world in different circumstances under different climatic influences. They have nothing to do in this world save and except reclaim the fallen souls rotting in material existence, deluded by material energy.
Hariom Tatsat. So this is a very beautiful purport again. Here you will find the purpose of a spiritual master descending to this particular mundane material world. What is the purpose? That it solves for him to come down all the way from the eternal world, wherein he is living in full blissful, with full knowledge and in full happiness, fully blissful with the Lord in his association, serving the Lord in his association as a constitutional position, as a Nitya Siddha. Why does he come? So, in this particular gathering of different great sages from different part of the universe, there are many spiritual masters from different paramparas. Okay. For example, Vyasadeva was present and Narad Muni was present. Vyasadeva, Narad Muni is the disciple of Brahma, son and disciple of Brahma in the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. And Vyasadeva in turn is the disciple of Narad Muni, and Sukadeva Goswami, who is going to appear now, is the disciple of Srila Vyasadeva. And Parikshit Maharaj is one of the disciples of Sukadeva Goswami, and Sutta Goswami is another disciple who will also hear. In this way, the Parampara Acharyas are here. So Parikshit Maharaj has a very pure devotee, and as such, he can very clearly understand the pure devotees, the spiritual masters gathering in a place is meant for welfare of all the fallen conditioned souls, and there is no other purpose of them getting together in the mundane material world. Like our 6 Goswamis, they always got together in Vrindavana discussing Krishna's pastimes for the welfare of all. And today, there are so many Rupanugas generated by Srila Prabhupada and this Krishna consciousness movement under Srila Jayapada Goswami, under Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and under the direction of Srila Rupa Goswami. And so this is all because all these great souls, they descend here, they are coming together in a particular place of pilgrimage, or where they go, that place becomes pilgrimage, like Vidura has proved. They're coming only for want of discussing the pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna, which is the only way of seeing the true welfare of all. So these spiritual masters are our ever well-wishers. They always seek good for others. Good means Krishna consciousness. Anything else is bad. They are not come here to pamper you to get more material benefit. Though the fools will go to the sadhu to get more material benefit. But these wonderful personalities, the spiritual masters' purpose of descending here is to reclaim the fallen conditioned souls who has forgotten Krishna by purifying their senses, by purifying their intelligence and engaging them in the devotional service of Lord Sri Krishna and take them back home, back to God. That is the only purpose of this. All these wonderful spiritual masters, the great sages, are assembling here. So that is understood by Parikshit Maharaj, because Parikshit Maharaj himself is such a pure devotee. He has also come to this world as a pastime of Krishna only, not as a karma. So that is the difference. So he can see those who have also come here only for the welfare of others to reclaim. And what is welfare? Reclaim the souls and back home, back to God. So that is a purpose. Thank you very much. Any questions or comments or realization, please to share with us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you very much for the association. We'll resume our class tomorrow, sharp at 8 o'clock. Till then, Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Jai.
Padita Pon Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Vaishnav Prana. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Jai Sri Guru Maharaj ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Hare.